We're at LandMark Implement today. Are you ready to get hired? LandMark Implement is a leading dealer of John Deere equipment across the plains of Nebraska and Kansas. With 15 locations, they are your John Deere dealer for tractors, sprayers, combines, lawn and garden equipment, utility vehicles, commercial application, and construction compact equipment. Through the combined effort of their dealerships, LandMark Implement offers an extensive parts and service network, as well as a large parts inventory and specialized product support. They also stock a diverse inventory of new and used equipment to meet the needs of their customers on both sides of the Nebraska-Kansas border. LandMark is proud to offer all the quality resources entrusted to them through the John Deere brand, designed to maximize productivity and uptime for their growers. By recognizing the role of technology, LandMark has a dedicated team of trained precision ag support staff to help their customers select and implement the newest technologies. Let's go experience the LandMark difference. All right, hey, so I'm with Jake today. Jake, what kind of job you got me doing today?
Alrighty, so Jordan just came up, needed some parts. So I'm gonna pull up a work order here, get the parts added for him, and then we'll grab them and get them taken back. And so he needed some, looks like actuators.
Wow, what's an actuator?
You know what, that is a wonderful question. There are so many different little things for that. So this has something to do with a hydraulic system. So
okay.
Here it told me that it's a hydraulic actuator. So
all right,
that helps with that, because I pull up parts and I'll be like, oh, whoa, what's that one? I'm relatively new in this stuff, so it's fun to learn it and it's fun to get
Perfect.
these guys going on it.
All right, well, let's go grab this part.
Let's go grab it.
Could be tall.
I'll let
got
you,
one.
I'll let you carry one and I got the other.
That's what I'm here for. I mean, Jake's got me doing the heavy lifting.
All right, and then this is actually a spot where he would usually be writing stuff down if I was busy. Okay. But since he came and got me and found me, we can just run this right out to him.
Oh, perfect.
So,
all right, let's go. So tell me about this space. You guys service equipment 24, well, not 24/7, but all day long.
It seems like it.
5 days a week, maybe more during harvest season, I can imagine.
It's about 6 days a week. Usually we do run Saturdays till noon. During harvest time and planting time, we do run a little harder, a little longer hours, but it's not too terrible. As you can see right now, we're getting queued up for harvest coming on. There's a lot of combines in, lots of stuff like that going through. There's a lot of augers getting changed out and making sure everything's ready to go for that. There's one of our guys that does a lot of combine, a lot of planer stuff right here to our right. And then Jordan, the guy who's playing with hydraulics today, he is right here.
Wow, so what great teamwork. You guys, hey, he needs a part, you guys find it for him, deliver it, and obviously gets it installed and ready to roll. Awesome.
Absolutely, and then this is the man with the plan.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was asking him and he said you knew everything about actuators, so is that true?
A whole lot of stuff.
That's great. So yeah, you guys got a well-oiled system, you got some technology to work with, so that makes life easy, and at the end of the day, you're helping farmers feed the world, let's be honest.
All right, so to finish the return, we come in here, we enter in the work order number, so it's that 423081. That's all the list of the parts on there. And we returned the 2 seal kits. And so we'll come in here and we would just adjust the quantities that we took out, back out, the ones that he actually used. That way the farmer isn't getting charged for all the ones that he thought he might need at the time when it's his first assessment. So.
And adjusting the quantity helps your parts guys, I'm sure, like salesmen.
Oh, it helps us make sure we know exactly what we have on hand, and that makes the counting at the end of the year a little bit easier.
Exactly. All right, we're back in the warehouse now. Job number 2 for me. I'm with Jordan. Jordan's a service technician here. So Jordan, how long have you worked at LandMark?
I've been here just over 14 years.
14 years, just a little while. Awesome. So what are we working on today?
Oh, we're replacing a SCV valve on the back of this tractor here.
Okay. Explain to the non-farmers and technicians what's an
SCV, a
SCV
selective control valve. It is the rear hydraulic outlets on the back of the tractor here.
Okay, so
What
I'm going to hook up my implement and just controlling the hydraulic oil that's running through there. Okay.
Yep.
See, I know a little bit. I grew up working on a farm. All right, so we got to replace them.
Yeah, I'm replacing this one here. It had a stuck valve in it.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So we're just putting a whole new one on. Just gonna put it up, kind of slide it down on the machine, and then we're just gonna finish installing with the other valves there.
Okay. And the valves now, back in my day, they did not have this chip in there.
No.
So you're looking at the technology that John Deere has nowadays. So your job's evolved in the last 14 years probably tremendously, right?
Yes, it has.
So now that computer's sending it right into the cab, telling the farmer, hey, we're not getting enough oil pressure through or hydraulic oil through, whatever, and things like that. That's what those valves are probably doing, pressure?
Yeah, you go from on the old equipment as mechanical levers to everything controlling by wire now. So there's a little switch over there right in front of my impact. That's what controls this SCV. It's all, they call it CAN communication.
Awesome. So what kind of education does it take to be a service tech?
Oh, I've done a lot of schooling through Wichita, but I actually went to school for computer information systems, which that helps me a lot on this kind of stuff as far as the electronics on all these newer tractors. But
I can imagine.
I'm a master certified tech through John Deere, but I did a lot of classes through the John Deere Pro or down in Wichita internally.
So, Jordan, tell me about your service truck here, quite the machine.
So yeah, we do have a few of these bigger trucks in all of our locations. If something's broke down out in the country that we can't get in the shop, or a well engine that we can't get to or can't bring in, we can go right out to the machines.
Wow. Great customer service for your farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can go right to them and get them back up and running because time is valuable.
Yes, it is.
In the farmer's life, so awesome.
So yeah, we got cranes on most of our service trucks. Like this one's 12,000 pound crane. It'll pick up anything pretty much. But
and get through the fields and wherever else you need to get to. So that's awesome.
I've enjoyed working here for 14 years. I love all of the employees that I work with. It is just a great, fast-paced environment working with the farmers and agriculture. Seems like there's never a slow time around here, and I just like to always keep busy.
One of the things that brings me the most satisfaction to be, seeing the customer pleased with our service, whether that be providing them a new or a used whole good that's providing the product they need, or if it's through our parts and service, if they have a down machine and we're able to get them up and running.
LandMark is a great place to work because it's a family atmosphere.
Emergencies come up and they are very understanding.
The owners, it's not that we just see them at work, we see them at school functions, we see them out in the community, and they're just normal people. It's not an executive board that's sitting up in a tower somewhere making decisions. These guys are down here with us every day, and they know what we're doing, what we're going through, because a lot of them have been in those positions.
We all work hard together. We all have the same common goal. And at the end of the day, we are there to support each other and to support the farming community. And what I like about our ownership team is that is their main focus, is on the farming community and keeping everybody running smoothly.
Where I think we set ourselves apart or provide that LandMark difference is in our parts and service. We're able to get to you when you're needed, understanding that planting and harvest are their critical times of the year to feed the world, and being able to help them out really, I think, is what brings joy to me and sets us apart.
LandMark will invest their time and their money into you. They will invest into your schooling. If you want to go be a tech, they will invest in that. They'll invest in your tools. They'll help you out, and they will make sure that you get the knowledge and training that you need to be successful at your job. And I think that's the LandMark difference.
Well, hey, as you can see today, LandMark Implement, what a great place to work. And you get to work around all this awesome equipment. And I think one of the most important things I learned today, besides being an awesome place to work, is that the customer, your customer is feeding the world. And what a great piece that you can be to that puzzle. helping our farmers. And so, you know, at the end of the day, had a great time at LandMark, and if you're ready to get hired, come experience a LandMark difference.